on to the next
On to the
is
next.
a lot of things, you know, that are here where people who are entrepreneurial are able to see a thing through, and then whatever happens, something happens to where they get another idea, or they have to kind of go back to the drawing board and they realize, all right, now this idea that we had, even though we love it, even though it was great, okay, cool, there's something else that we need to move from,
Absolutely.
you know, or move to after this.
I
and
like
this
to call
is not
it
going
pivoting.
right.
Yeah. I like to think of it as a pivot, because if we would have stayed with Cousins Delivery at that time, we would have sank. Why?
Yeah.
Because there was no restaurant. So unless we would have figured out how to come up with a restaurant and then deliver food from there, and you know, kind of waited for the economy to substantiate itself, I mean, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, being able to pivot and then figure out what the market needs from you now.
Yeah.
So, you know, as young Black men that had started a business, we felt like we had a responsibility to our community to go out there and push that information out. So we started teaching people how to start businesses, how to start nonprofits, the steps that it takes to get good business credit.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, way back, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It reminds me of, you know, YouTube started out as a dating website.
Did it.
Dating website, you put your information up there so people can see it, so they can, you know, see if they want to go on a date with you. And it didn't work. So then they opened it up for everybody to put any type of video they want on it. And then that's how the YouTube that we know now, you know, came about. So it sounds like the thing that you're talking about, like pivot. All right, this didn't work. Let's move on, you know, to something else. So
and take that skill set that you developed while building that to the next thing. That's important.
I like that.
That's a really important piece I want people to remember, because you could say, well, what does delivering food have to do with teaching kids financial literacy?
Yeah.
And on the surface, there's not much, but how to run a business, how to manage employees, how to manage payroll, all of those things, we took those skills and then we took them to the next business and then the next business and then helped other people learn those skills as well. So never think about, and I'm talking to myself because it took me a long time to get over Cousins Delivery closing, especially when I saw Uber Eats.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, man, they stole our idea. That's a whole nother conversation. But being able to understand that it wasn't a failure, it was a learning incubator that we had a chance to be with. And so, you know, I get to tell that story all the time, every semester at TCU. You know, when you got that first day when you got students coming in, they like, who is this dude?
Right.
And then I tell them that story. They like, hey, whatever you say the rest of the semester, I'm listening to.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.